Hello, Madison. No two entrepreneurial journeys are quite the same. Let's hear from Matt Yonkel and how he's taking great strides to advance technology. And here with us today is our guest co-host, Zach Brandon. And welcome to Madison Noteworthy.
Hi, I'm Zach Brandon. I'm the president of the Greater Madison Chamber of Commerce. With me today is Matt Yonkel, the co-founder and CEO of Murfie. While you're here, this idea takes hold, which ultimately becomes Murfie. And so walk me through how that idea came to you.
Yeah, so this was coming back from, moving back to Madison, unboxing all of my stuff. I had these boxes full of music CDs. And being an entrepreneur, you sort of think, well, if this is an issue for me, there's probably a big opportunity there. And looking into the opportunity, there are about 15 billion CDs in the US that are probably, like mine, all kind of boxed up and ready to go.
So I take my box of CDs, I send it into you. You are able to obviously unbox it, catalog it, rip it, or take the music and put it into the cloud. Correct. And then I have access to it.
Yeah, once it's up in the cloud and they can access the music on their mobile devices or on their PCs or on Sonos Gear or whatever, once they can access it everywhere, then they usually don't need them on their shelves at home, so we store them here on their behalf. Essentially, we make it a seamless process to put music in perfect fidelity in the cloud for our customers.
So one piece of advice for aspiring entrepreneurs?
I would say get out and talk to customers, potential customers, as early as possible in the life cycle, whatever product or company you're forming. The worst thing you can do is sort of keep that all to yourself and spend years possibly developing something, and then you put it out in front of customers and it's not the right thing. So the sooner you can get something out into the open, the better. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to go and launch a company. And you just have to be willing to take some action and adjust, and you kind of figure things out on the go.
And then one fateful day you're at the terrace and you're waiting for a pitcher of beer to get filled up, and it's taking a little longer than you're expecting, and you're an engineering student and you think there's got to be a better way to pour beer?
It's got to be a way to make this line go faster, and being an engineer, it immediately went to the technology part of it, and so that set me on the quest to develop a better way to pour draft beer, which became the Turbo Tap.
Which is now in a lot of Major League Baseball parks. So we can thank you when we stand in line and we can get a perfectly poured beer in a few seconds with just the right perfect head on top of it.
Yeah, that's correct.
Finally, one of the things I want to highlight before we wrap up is something else that you and I are working on together, and that's Maddie. For those who aren't aware, Maddie is a community-based effort, community-led effort that will create a calendaring system for all the innovation, all the startup, all the technology, all the business events that are going on in Greater Madison. And you and your team are doing a lot of the development work behind it to make it work, and it's got an algorithm that's smart enough to scour your social media and recommend events for you.
Yeah, based on who's friends of yours and friends of friends that are going to these events. One of the challenges and one of the reasons that the Chamber decided to undertake this effort is there's a lot of cool stuff going on, but there's no one place where you can go and try to understand or get a sense of what all this stuff is.
How do people connect to Maddie?
Really easy. Just go to the Maddie website and it'll ask you to register under your various social network logins. So the more you connect, the more the system can go and look for all those cross connections between your friends and the events that they're going to. So all you have to do is log in with LinkedIn and Facebook and Twitter and all of your various social networks, and everything gets linked up. Super easy.
That's great. And one of the things I love about whether it's Madison Noteworthy or it's Murfie or it's Maddie, it's about finding innovation where you're least likely to expect it, and that's what this is about, and that's why we interviewed you, and it's what Murfie's about, and we thank you for the time today.
All right, thank you, Zach.
All right, thanks, Matt.
What an inspiring story, Zach. And thank you, Matt, for everything you're doing just a little bit differently. So what did you think of this story? Vote for your favorite episode at madisonnoteworthy.com. Follow us next week as we highlight another Madison Noteworthy that is inspiring social innovation. Want to connect with someone that was mentioned? Check out the Connect tab at madisonnoteworthy.com. Be sure to nominate innovators and entrepreneurs while you're there. Innovation is all around us. Social innovation is up to all of us working together.